Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5 Snake's Deception.
Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
So you get the diamonds from those kids too. Which is why this is a very lucrative mission, as I said.
Diamonds.
They make diamonds from their diamonds.
Bring in the diamonds with us.
I'll never diamond your diamond to the heartless diamond. I'll always diamond.
Boss, diamonds are dogs. Dogs of war.
War is when...
Diamonds. Diamonds is vulture droids.
I like... Oh god. I like the,
Vulture droids.
the little detail there of, like, the shovel just
Battle
hanging up
droids.
against the rock there. That's the kind of detail that I like in the Fox engine and stuff like this. And I mused in one of the videos where you were gone that Kojima probably just made the Fox engine again.
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
Because Death Stranding, that trailer looks... Norman Reedus' character model looks just like something in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a feeling that he just made the Fox engine again.
Yeah. So what did Konami bring out at E3?
Pachinko machines. Real quick, the reason that this is probably the worst mission in the game is because these kids you have to control by saying wait or move or go ahead.
And you have no idea where they're going to go.
Well, no, you do have an idea where they're going to go because they do have a scripted path, but you have no idea when they're going to go. Like, I told them to wait. Right now, I'm pretty sure they're moving. Like, they have a mind of their own, which is fine because they're kids and it kind of makes sense, but they're also just literally the worst. Mm-hmm. And if they get caught, obviously these guys will start to come after them, they'll shoot them, and if one of them dies, that's it. That's game over, man. I don't know if they were... See, because they're just moving ahead, like, way ahead of me. I don't know if they were purposefully programmed this bad because they're children, or if it's just a coincidence.
Right. Yeah, I never thought of it as like, oh, they're kids, so they're not going to listen. I always figured, you know, when I say stop, you fucking stop.
Yeah, and of course, this is, I think, also the worst part, is that...
You have to carry that fucker around?
You have to carry this guy, and all these kids are just moving way ahead. It is possibly one of the most frustrating missions in the entire game, or really any game.
Mm-hmm. Does the helicopter come after you as well?
Yes, it can. There's one part in particular that the helicopter can just straight up ruin everything, and it's right at the end. These kinds of escort missions have never been good in Metal Gear games. Like, the part in Snake Eater with Eva, that's terrible. Mm-hmm. This is no good. Just stop it.
And part Metal Gear Solid 2 where you have to carry EE on your back.
Please select a deployment point.
And Quiet is no help here.
Yeah. Because
you'd like her
she
to
has limited visibility of
You'd like her to scout or attack an area, but you can't because there's none of the areas around here can she go to. Although I think at certain points she will actually move. I think they started moving. They're just the worst. I don't think it would be as bad if you didn't have to carry that kid too.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I guess I understand why one of the kids is wounded, but it's just still like, come on. Really?
What made them move there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's back his turn.
Yeah, I think it would have been really interesting if the game had actually given you the opportunity to choose whether to take these kids or just kill them. Because that is an actual good, like, something that you could have done. There's only one choice in this game, right? It's the quiet one.
Yeah.
As far as I can remember. Also, there's a task in this level that's like, hey, get the kids out without anyone noticing they're gone. I don't know how to do that.
Kill everyone.
I mean, I guess so.
At least that's how I would think to do it, because how are they going to know they're gone if they're all dead?
Yeah, if there's no one there to know the information, how can they know it?
If a tree falls in the forest, is everyone still dead?
Yes. That was one of those, like, not like brain teasers, but just a weird saying that I've never quite understood, because yes, of course it still makes a sound.
How do you know?
I just do, because things make noises.
Can you prove it?
Yeah, just film a tree in the forest falling with no one around it.
There are cameras there.
That's not a person, though.
You don't know that.
I do.
Are you sure?
But not until the singularity happens.
Speaking of singularity, in Mass Effect Andromeda, apparently they're going to ignore the endings of Mass Effect 3.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
What did that have to do with singularity?
Because one of the options in Mass Effect 3 is singularity.
Oh,
Between man
okay,
and
yeah.
machine. So, that was a fun transition. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it makes sense in the sense of, like, okay, you want it to be a new trilogy, you don't want it to be held back by the previous trilogy. I get that. But I'm still like, yeah, but, like, for me, you know, I've destroyed the Leaper.
All of those are really big choices.
Yeah, all of those affect the galaxy for generations to come. Especially if Shepard's in control of the Reapers. Or
exactly, yeah.
Is a thing.
Yeah, there's got to be like a weird, like, robo Shepard just floating through space somewhere. I don't know. I mean, doesn't matter what happens. I'm gonna buy Mass Effect Andromeda because it's a new Mass Effect game.
The enemy's gonna tighten security.
But
They'll be coming after you. Watch your back.
Analysis.
Yeah, I can't like Dishonored 2. I don't care about. I mean, I'm not a Dead Rising fan, so that doesn't really affect me at all. Battlefield 1, I think, looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not a big
I know
FPS
you're
guy.
not a big first-person shooter fan. Future Warfare looks like shit.
I don't get. Can you explain to me why it doesn't look good?
It looks like the same shit they've been peddling out since Modern Warfare. And I think people are finally starting to realize, like, they're not changing anything. Like, it still looks like the same dated engine they used back in 2008. Like, that's the problem. At least I have with it.
I mean, I've known that for a while. I'm not defending Infinite Warfare, but I really don't get why this one in particular is getting all the, like, hate.
Because I think that the genre is finally realizing that, like, modern warfare is getting boring, and the way that Black Ops 2 went with the whole semi-futuristic warfare is getting, like, not the direction that the games want to go. Like, first-person shooters should go.
And where do you go, then?
Backwards in time, again. I mean, like, there's not much you can do, but people didn't want their modern warfare to become Halo. You know, that's what Halo's for.
And then, ironically, Halo became Call of Duty. This is the part where the helicopter can just straight up screw you. If you don't know that that's there and are not careful and just, like, run in there, that he will see you.
And if you don't have a rocket, then you are.
Well, I'm the kind of guy who, even if I do get seen and I do have a rocket launcher, I'll still restart because I don't want to get seen.
Enemy spotted the target. Take care of him.
Make yourself useful, kid.
That's great. Alright, look over there!
Now, in the trailer, did they replace these kids with, like, women? Because I remember them being women in the trailer and not kids.
No?
Were they always kids?
Yeah.
Huh, they didn't look like kids in the trailer. That's weird.
I still think they should have made one of these kids driven. I don't know
I
how they
agree.
would've done it, but
Yeah, I feel like if one of these kids was Drebin, it would probably be Drebin would be too old. Like, one of these kids would have to be Norman Reedus and his funky fetus in order for it to be Drebin. So I'm pretty sure Drebin was not that old.
he was probably in his late 20s.
Let's
go.
You know, well, he has the blonde hair, so I don't know. Because if anyone was the kid, I'd expect it to be the one you're holding right now to be Drebin.
No, I'd say it's the one with the hat. The one in the yellow shirt. I like the kids' animations. Like, sometimes they'll stumble. Like, I like that. I like that these kids are programmed kind of to act like kids, but it's literally just the worst. I hate every single one of these kids. They make me not want to have kids.
The target on the chopper.
Mission info has been updated.
What if one of these kids turned out to be Obama? That would be a cool twist.
Yeah, Obama was in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, and then like Senator Armstrong was like, "See, I knew it. He wasn't born in America."
Yeah, just Senator Armstrong.
Yeah. Well, he would like represent that kind of
Target extracted.
like conservative, you know, wrong, you know, he show us the birth certificate kind of person. So yeah, he's the first one I thought of. Sometimes she scares me when she does that because I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, I think one of these kids should have been Obama, one of them should have been Drebin, and then one of them should have been Vamp.
Detected.
Pretty much every single black character in the Metal Gear series, this is them.
Vamp is not black.
Vamp is a little black.
No, he is as pasty white as you get.
No, I'm pretty sure in Metal Gear Solid 2 he's black, right?
No, he is white.
Maybe I'm just confused because Phil
thinking
Lamar
of
plays him.
Enemy presence detected.
Nah, Fortune's white. Fortune favors the bold.
Unit function extraction arrived.
I don't know, I haven't played
Base.
Metal Gear Solid 2 in forever. Because that one's no good.
That one's not a very good game.
Development project.
Just like
has
Metal Gear
been
Solid
added.
5.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is great.
Metal Gear Solid 5's game
You're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
But we can get into that in the next episode. Actually, we won't. We'll save that for the end.
Yeah, pretty much.
Starring me
The
as boss.
Boss, credits are names that go by real fast. Usually can't read them all. Boss, reading is when you look at things with your eyes. Words.
Boss, words are symbols used by humans to read things.
Symbols?
Symbols, yeah.
Words are things you speak.
Well, no, like...
You need an ocelot to
Shut up.
explain things.
Shut up.
Specifically math. I'm gonna do my inspection, boss. No women, right? Again, this is just like Miller is such a dick in this game.
He's an angry man. What do you want?
Him to not be a dick. I like Miller and Peace Walker. There's Reverse Flash again.
What you thinking, boss?
I'm thinking that he's tougher than he looks. A little training, he'll make himself useful.
Never like kids. Especially ones with guns.
See, kid's a natural.
No. He's no natural. Far from it. You probably noticed on the way in, we've expanded housing. They'll have their own quarters, separate from ours. Won't be counted as staff.
So what, we're running a daycare now?
They'll learn how to read and write. Do basic jobs.
Chance
Why are you assuming that they can't read or write?
Just not from behind a gun.
Because they're Cypher!
I hope that Ocelot's their teacher. Kids, this is words.
Time to get high.
Boss, this is the end of the video.
Videos,
Haven't been invented yet, boss.